Hello everybody, this is Daniel from POVPOOL at POVPOOL.com, and this is the first edition of a live stream action update brought to you by Kamui Tips, Poolaholic Apparel, and Runout Apps. Today's January 6th, 2014, and I'm recording now from Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower, California. We just got through with January 5th's first Sunday 9-ball tournament of 2014. We had 65 players, and we watched an amazing final match between Ernesto Dominguez and Santos Sambajon. Even Mika Immonen was here today. He won the One Pocket event last night, or the night before, actually, January 4th. So back to what I was saying. This is the first edition of a live stream action update brought to you by Kamui, Poolaholic, and Runout Apps. Now, live streaming refers to covering pool and billiards action on video, but streamed over the internet. A lot of people in the billiard community say that live streaming is the future of pool. It fills the void where TV has been primarily used to promote players, industry products, announcements, and pool updates in the billiard community. The internet streaming of pool was actually pioneered by Inside Pool of Inside Pool magazine, J.R. Calvert's company, about 12 years ago, maybe even longer now. And it thrives today as one of the most important mediums for players and fans to stay connected to the billiard community in a way that television has never been able to. This brings us to an important question within the billiard community, who wonder if pool will ever really get big on TV again. That question is, do we really have to depend anymore on TV for all of the promotion of cue sports out there in the world? I mean, really, without realizing it, has the billiard community already created a dependence on these new forms of connectivity, utilizing new interactive tools and features which were previously unavailable to us? Features like chat rooms and social networking tools. Even live stream companies that do pool events have been able to independently monetize their live streams by creating the pay-per-view infrastructure. So I'll leave you to yourselves to ponder this question, and in the meantime, be sure to save these dates that are coming up. Make some time to watch at least one or even all of these fantastic events coming on the internet from all over the world. I'm sorry, from all over the U.S. Coming up this January, there are a lot of pay-per-view events, more than I have observed consecutively in a while. Well, at least in the 3 years since I've had POV Pool, and definitely in the last 10 years since I've been seeing live streaming myself. So this month, the first of 4 major pay-per-view events that are happening within the next 60 days will be brought to you by Inside Pool magazine, and you can go to insidepool.tv to check it out. It's going to be a match between the great Efren Bata Reyes, also known as the Magician, and Earl the Pearl Strickland. It's going to take place at Steinway Billiards in New York, and is co-sponsored by Steinway, and it's going to be called The Last Showdown. Now, the last time these guys matched up was, I don't know, it was in Hong Kong I think 1988. And they played a race to 120 games. And this time they're going to do a 3-day event, and they're going to play like an all-around. They're going to play 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball together. But this time it's going to be on a diamond 10-foot table. This event will happen January 14th, 15th, and 16th. It's going to be brought to you by InsidePool.tv, and it'll be $9.95 a day to watch, or you can buy the 3-day for $24.95. It'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can also log on to InsidePool.tv right away and take advantage of an early bird discount. But hurry up, because this match is happening January 14th, 15th, and 16th. So we look forward to hearing from Alvin Nelson and checking out his live stream of these two Hall of Famers, these great champions who are still very active in the pool world and are playing quite a lot. The next event, the next pay-per-view event to mention is going to be brought to you by the Action Report. It's called TAR 38. It's the 38th action match they're featuring, and it'll take place at the TAR studio in Las Vegas, Nevada on January 17th through 19th. The match format will be an all-around event consisting of day 1 being 1-pocket race to 7, 8-ball race to 30, and then 10-ball race to 30. Each discipline being played on each different day. And those matches will start at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. You can go to theactionreport.com and purchase the pay-per-view event, brought to you by Justin Collette of the Action Report. Commentators on that event also will be Jay Helfert, author of Pool Wars, also known as Toupee J, and Bobby LeBlanc, Robert Cotton LeBlanc, author of Confessions of a Pool Hustler. The event will be sponsored by Q Sports International and Lomax Custom Cues, and we look forward to seeing Aaron Appleton and Dennis Orculio battle it out, playing 1-pocket, 8-ball, and 10-ball. Definitely look forward to those guys. And I'm actually going to go to Las Vegas and watch the 8-ball portion of this event. I'll be there at the TAR studio in Las Vegas on Saturday, the 18th. So I'm really looking forward to that myself. And the next major pay-per-view event coming up is a long one. It's the Derby City Classic, which is happening in Louisville, and it's going to take place January 24th through February 1st, 2014, and that's going to be brought to you by AccuStats. This year is going to be a little bit different. They're actually going to be starting off the first 4 days, Monday through Friday, doing all of the Bigfoot 10-ball challenge matches in the arena. And then Diamond will be swapping out the 10-footer for a 9-footer, and then they're going to do the semis of the semifinals and the finals of the Banks tournament that's happening there. And then the 1-pocket division will also be starting, and they're going to proceed as usual through the end of the week. So plenty of action there. And also I believe Inside Pool is going to be doing some streaming there too. There's going to be an action room there, which will be free streaming. And I'm not 100% sure about the pricing on the Derby City Classic AccuStats stream, but you can go to www.accu-stats.com accu-stats.com, and further instructions will be available there. I believe they did mention that it might be $9.95 per day to watch, with some early bird and daytime sessions available at a lower cost, and also a full package price. So, you know, hats off to AccuStats, who have been an inspiration to me for a very long time. Remember those old VHS tapes that used to go around? They used to rent them here at Hard Times Billiards for $1 a day, and you could watch, you know, all the greats battle it out on, you know, from many, many different venues with great commentators like Danny Diliberto and Grady Matthews and Jay Helfert and Billy and Cardona. And so, you know, AccuStats has been in the biz a long time, and they're gonna put on a great show. So that's AccuStats, and that's once again January 24th through February 1st. Turning a corner into February, the next pay-per-view event that's worthy of mention will be brought to you by yours truly, POVPOOL. That's right. POVPOOL is doing a pay-per-view event as part of POVPOOL's Action Match Series. This will be POVPOOL Action Series number 2, and it's going to be a double-header match. Now, for those of you who don't know, myself, Daniel Busch, I am a pool player as well as a broadcaster of pool media, and I love to get into action. I just love the game. Well, I guess I'm going to find out, but you know, I'm really happy to announce an action match that's taking place February 17th and 18th. The first day, like I said, it'll be a double header. The first day is going to actually be a match between myself and Lee Brett. Lee Brett is the former bonus ball referee and also the author and producer of a video. The series is called The Secret Art of Pool. Lee Brett has also been a coach to many of the rising stars in the pool world, such as John Mora, Shane Van Boning, and he's got pretty good game, and I'm going to take him on. It's going to be a $2,000 match. I'm playing him a race to 30. We're going to play 9-ball, and that's going to take place February 17th. Lee Brett versus Daniel Busch. Sounds kind of weird saying my own name like that, but you got to do what you got to do, I guess. And day 2 of this event and this one is a doozy, and I'm really, really proud to announce that day 2 of this event will take place between Dennis, the Hatchet Man Hatch, versus Carlo Beato. They're going to play 10-ball, race to 25, and it's going to be a $4,000 match, folks. That's right. Winner take all, $4,000. Dennis Hatch and Carlo Beato. For those of you who don't know and haven't seen Carlo Beato in action, why don't you take a look at the Hard Times 10-ball event on YouTube. I have it uploaded on my channel on YouTube, where he plays in the final match between him and Alex Pagalian, the Lion. He beats Alex. Well, I'm not going to tell you how much he beat Alex by, but you'll just have to watch it for yourself. And also, in that same tournament, Dennis Hatch played Francisco Bustamante, and he also beat Francisco Bustamante, and I'm not going to tell you the score of that, because you can also look that match up on YouTube for free and see for yourself whose game you like the best and who you think is going to win. So that's it, folks. That's the pay-per-view live stream action update from POV Pool. There are also a lot of other free streams going on. I will be actually streaming quite a lot before the POV Pool Action Series #2 comes up. I've been very careful not to conflict with any of the other great pay-per-view events that are happening by Inside Pool and the Action Report and AccuStats. And I'd like to think of myself as somewhat of a director of traffic. Basically just remind people and get the word out to people that these great matches are happening, and I'm just really ecstatic to know that pool is on the rise like this, you know, that it's really picked up a pace, and that we're all established and growing roots in this industry to continue promoting these players and give them opportunities to play and make a little money here and there. So that's really all I can say. There's also a couple of other free streams I want to let you know about. Tony Robles and his wife Gail they have a huge hand in the Predator tour, which is in New York, and I believe in some other areas of the East Coast. They're going to be streaming, and Inside Pool is also going to be covering some of their events. I believe January 11th and 12th, Alvin Nelson of Inside Pool will be streaming the first of the Predator tour coming up back east. That's a free stream. Like I said, POV Pool's doing a lot of free streams. And I believe Inside Pool will also be at the Derby City Classic doing some of their free streaming there, in addition to the pay-per-view stuff happening by AccuStats. And also I want to remind you guys that if you really want to get plugged into some live streaming, go to the live stream news group. You can go to their website, livestreamnews.net. livestreamnews.net, and you can gain access to over 4,000 individual live streamers of billiards media from all over the world. I can guarantee you can probably catch somebody streaming something somewhere from any country in the world 24 hours a day. And so I want to thank Upstate Al and Steve and Heather Kurtz and Corner Market Bob for developing the live stream news group. There's also a live stream news group on Facebook. You can join them as well. And, you know, I think I've said enough here. I just, you know, once again, we'll leave you with that question. Does pool need TV anymore? I'm not so sure. Pool on the internet is the new TV. So maybe that's what people mean when they say live streaming is the future of pool. It's quite a phenomenon. I sure wish it paid more. So the last thing I just want to say is I want to thank Dave Bond, Jerry Tarantola, Allison Fisher, Mark Cantrell, Jerry Forsyth, and Mike Howardson, and all of the staff and the crew and everybody else that's collaborating with the American Billiard Radio Show. I really think this ABR show is a great thing for the billiard community. It really, if you want to talk about a void being filled, definitely keep tuning in, keep listening to American Billiards Radio. It's great to be able to, you know, have something that you can just listen to in the car, or even while you're playing pool, you know, while you're practicing and doing drills. And I want to thank you, Dave, Mr. Bond, as you like to be called, for your, reaching out to me almost a year ago to talk about this great show that you got going on. And I will do the best I can to continue promoting your show. Be sure to go to AmericanBilliardRadio.com to listen every Thursday to their new show, which is on its 4th week, I believe. So that's it. Happy New Year. This is Daniel Busch, POVPOOL.com. Thank you so much.